Tribe, what's going on, family? Welcome. It's your favorite fit, conscious black entrepreneur. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Elijah, or you can call me Tice. Founder of the Grindtribe, #1 fitness and health optimization platform for black and brown men. Listen, today, I'm detoxing. Now, I thought it'd be a great time to talk about this topic because some of you guys know if you follow my content, I will scream at you if you think that detoxing is a weight loss strategy. Word. So I was like, you know what? Let me educate the peoples real quick on this whole aspect of detoxing. I want to talk about what actually is detoxing. Why should you do it? When you should do it, and of course how you should do it inside of this video, man. And so the reason why I'm detoxing today is because, as you guys know via my last video, I had the vid, but when I was jumping back into my regular diet again, my stomach was just on some funny stuff, man. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, I felt like I wasn't digesting my food, and I was like, okay, maybe just a little bit of bloating and stuff like that. But then what really caught a red flag is I was like, I couldn't remember the last time I took a shit. Now, anybody that knows, especially my members that are inside of my coaching program, when your body is healthy and you work out and you metabolize food the right way, you should be taking a shit at minimum once a day. And so I was just like, nah, it's time for me to detox. That was kind of the marker for me, the indicator for me. So I want to talk about it, man. What is detox? Well, inside of this video, I might use detox. I might use fast. Now, I want you guys to know that detoxing and fasting are not the same thing, but there are some points of this video where I may use them synonymously because I'm going to go into a little bit of a high level around what this detox and stuff is about, right? And so detoxing is the process or period of time in which one abstains from or rids the body of toxic or unhealthy substances. That's what detoxification is, right? And so why do we do it? Well, we detox when you realize that you've been consuming something or there's an overabundance of something that's toxic inside of your body that's causing adverse effects to your health. I'm going to give you an example. You have your gut lining, or you have gastrointestinal issues, right? Or maybe you have your colon is toxic, right? Or maybe, you've been drinking too much caffeine, or you're consuming too much caffeine or consuming too much sugar. At some point, there's a reaction going on in your body that's producing an adverse effect, and so you need to detoxify your body from those impurities, right, in order to kind of find your way back to a place where you feel good again, or you're able to identify a further problem so that way you can take the necessary steps or actions, naturally or medically to get the solution, right? So that's why you detox, okay? Now, when do you want to do it? I'm going to start with just the basic kind of detox I'm doing right now, right? It's a liquid detox mainly for my stomach, bloating, intestinal health. This is not really like a colon detox or a specific type of detox. It's just a general, releasing of the toxins from your gastrointestinal lining type of detox. Yeah, does tap in with the colon and stuff like that, but that's generally what it's for. Right? Now, you should do these detoxes when you feel like you need to detox, right? Or when your doctor or something gave you an indicator that your body has a high level of impurities or toxins in it. You should not, okay, when is detoxing bad? You should not be detoxing when you want to lose weight. Everybody, especially inside of our culture, like, I don't know what it is about black culture, but we swear that like these unnuanced aspects of health are like equated to these bigger things. You know what I'm saying? And so one of the things that's really big is like the detox culture. Everybody's getting like these detox teas and talk about detox. And I'm like, yo, you don't have to detox that much when you eat healthy or when you're a healthy person. Because your body, number one, has its own detoxification process. And number two, you're not fucking putting a bunch of bullshit in your body to detox from. Right? But I want to say that that's why I wanted to create this video to educate, right? So detoxing should not be done when you want to lose weight. Because losing weight is a temporary aspect or effect of detoxing. Why? Because you're not eating, right? You're losing all your water weight, right? You're not having any food. Usually, if it's like a detox, like a liquid, detoxing, etc. But like, don't do it because you want to lose weight. Do it because you need to detox from something. And this is important because there are different types of detoxes. There are detoxes from alcohol, drugs, colon, intestinal. Some people detoxes. This is the only time where I'm going to use detox and fast, right? Some people detox or fast from from even things in a neurological way. For example, I detox or I fast from stimulation a couple times a year. Why? Because as an entrepreneur, I'm constantly sitting in front of computers. I'm constantly on my phone, right? My neurotransmitters, my dopamine levels are constantly going through these ups and downs, and sometimes I can get a little burnt out to the point where I feel like low. It's because my dopamine levels are consistently I'm being overstimulated by these devices, and I realize that it's affecting my dopamine levels in my brain, and I feel kind of weird, right? So that's why I periodically, when I feel myself getting burnt out, fast or detox from things that stimulate me, right? To kind of give my brain a little bit of a reset. On YouTube, you'll find it known as the dopamine detox. Even though dopamine detox has no real scientific basis, that's not, you can't actually detox dopamine out your, right? But that's besides the point. And so it's really, really important to understand, what you're actually detoxing, why you're actually doing it. And that brings me into the how, right? So of course we talked about step number one is knowing what are you actually detoxing from or abstaining from, right? The second part is what type of detox you're going to do. Are you going to do a liquid detox? Is it geared towards cellular health, your colon, your gastrointestinal system? Is it something where you're fasting and you're just abstaining, so you're allowing your body to naturally detoxify itself? Is it water, fruits? Understand what detox processes are made for what specific outcomes. I want y'all to be more intentional here, right? Then how long? Right? Is it a 2-day detox, 3-day, 1 week? I never detox for anything in which I'm abstaining from proper nutrition, right? Because you're drinking a bunch of liquids and having fruits and vegetables all day is not proper nutrition, guys, right? But I never do a detox that involves me having improper nutrition for more than 2 days, right? I'm not gonna fast for a week. That's just me personally. I'm not gonna recommend it. Now, fasting, again, if you're fasting for a week for spiritual reasons, that's different. But you need to understand the reasons why you're doing it in the first place, right? So how long are you going to be doing it? And lastly, what are you going to do after, right? What's the point of me buying this fucking detox kit, taking shits all weekend, and drinking this water, if I'm going to go back on Monday and start my day with a bowl of cereal, have me a gyro for lunch, and after dinner, have me brownies and ice cream? What's the point of that, right? When I was actually detoxing these sugars, these things that were causing inflammation, impurities out of my gut in the first place. So you want to understand, what's the plan for after you detox? What type of reset is it giving to you? Or what type of normal is it bringing you back? And how should you approach that normal? Another example is when I do sort of these stimulus fasts, or I go and abstain from caffeine. I'll go a week without having any caffeine, and I'll hate it, right? But once I do that, number one, the effect of caffeine is going to kind of bounce back, right? So for example, 1 cup of coffee is going to have a higher effect on me than 2 cups of coffee, because before my body was just getting used to it. My brain was getting used to it. But what I'll do is I'm not gonna abstain from caffeine just to go have a bang, which has 300 milligrams of caffeine in it, and then have a coffee. That's ridiculous. What was the point of that? So what I like to do is I like to actually take a look at detoxing from the aspect of, okay, cool. What I'm gonna do here is actually get myself back to this grounded sort of medium state of a position. And then from there, I will take it from there. I need to set that new medium or that new normal for myself. And then periodically, if I need to detox again, I'll do it from there. So that's exactly the way it works, guys. I want you guys to be more intentional about your health. Don't give into the bullshit of the fitness or the health industry, because there's a lot of bullshit out there. I wanted to, of course, deliver you guys a high-level conversation with some context and some nuances about this whole aspect of detoxing. So I hope that helps. Drop your comments below. We'd love to communicate with you guys, tap in with y'all, man. Peace, tribe.